I'm not a lawyer, but this is a weekend roundup for week 2 of the YSL RICO trial. Yes, it's only been 2 weeks. Okay, so these are clips I didn't include in my daily recap videos, but they're either really funny or ridiculous, so I wanted to share. The first clip is from day 4 of trial. Court had ended for the day and the jurors had gone home, but the judge and the attorneys were still in the courtroom discussing some upcoming plans. State Attorney Love tried to ask the judge about a juror who had an upcoming appointment, but this is how it went.
Is there anything else at this point in time?
Your Honor, did juror number 39...
Yo, would you stay out of my business, Miss Love?
Oh, well.
Stay out of my business.
Judge,
Look,
I'm sorry.
I've been doing this a long time. Yes, yes. And if you really must know, she's going to reschedule her appointment to the week of the King holiday. You happy? No, you're not happy. But anyways, that's the explanation you're going to get. I'm on top of it. Okay.
This next clip is from day 7 of trial. There's an Atlanta police officer on the stand, and Brian Steele is doing the cross-examination of him. Brian Steele asks him about the economic status of the Cleveland area, and the officer is a bit resistant to answering the question. Watch the clip.
And is it correct to say that, tragically, the area is poverty-stricken?
Objection.
I'm not about to answer that.
Objection. Oh, the objection.
I'm not going to answer that. That's disrespecting that community. Okay, well, how would you describe the income level in that community?
A little foundation, Mr. Steele, if you want to ask him that.
Do you have a belief on the level of income in that area?
Objection, relevance. I'm going to sustain the question as to form. It's still, it still kind of misses the mark, Mr. Steele.
Do you believe that that area has a lot of crime?
Yes, sir.
And does that area have any type of flourishing houses? You know, the housing market there? Is there a lot of homeless there?
So again, I'm not going to disrespect that community. I'll sustain this to form. You can break that down, Mr. Steele.
Let me ask you this. Are you familiar with the McDonald's at 150 Cleveland Avenue?
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar that that McDonald's is today out of business?
Yes, sir.
And it's still the structure there, though. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this last clip is from Friday, day 9 of trial. Christopher May, who was a mall security officer, was on the stand testifying about Overt Act 51, which reads that Jeffrey Williams committed the felony offense of terroristic threats when Christopher May, the security officer, attempted to tell Thug he was no longer welcomed at Perimeter Mall, to which young Thug allegedly replied that he would discharge his firearm if May continued coming closer to his car. So this all happened on July 7th, 2015, and here's a clip of the officer telling his version of the story.
Well, as soon as they came out, one individual on hoverboard, he told me, "Fuck you," he's leaving. So I tried to explain to him the mall's policy on the devices and try to give them an opportunity to get off the devices and carry them. One of the other individuals told me, the other one, not the one that said "fuck you," told me that I can't tell them what to do. They continued to move away. They went to the escalator and they still rode the hoverboards up the escalator. We got off the escalator and they continued on. I tried to explain again as we were moving forward that they were going to not be allowed to come back to the property.
Did they eventually go outside?
Yes. Then I remember this specific gesture where the arm came out wide, like you're free to go, like we're not going to stop you to leave.
Who made that gesture?
The supervisors.
Okay, one of your employees?
Yes.
All right. Now, as you saw your supervisors kind of let the individuals go, what happens next?
We continued down towards the valet area where we approached a white car. I was standing out from that car door, which was still open, and I was trying to encourage them to go ahead and leave because that's what they were going to do. And he looked at me and said that he was going to come back up here and shoot me in the face.
He said he's going to come back and shoot you in the face?
Yes.
So that's the overt act, but the reason that I put this in the wrap-up is because of this next clip. Watch how the state attorney ends her line of questioning for the security officer.
And let me ask you this. When Young Thug, or the person you later allowed to be Jeffrey Williams, said, "Fuck you, we're leaving," and I will come back up here and shoot you. Did you understand it to be behavior that is truly humbling under God?
No.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Cross.
So to wrap this up, here's a clip of Brian Steele feeling exactly how we all feel while watching this case.
July 2015, did you have a specific shift that you worked?
I worked. I'd have to look at what day of the week that was.
I'm not sure. July 2015. That's okay. Generally, you work
Okay.
a variety of different shifts.
A variety of different shifts. Mm-hmm.